G'day guys, and welcome back to another review. We got Geelong and North Melbourne at GMHBA Stadium, and as we can see, as the Cats by 30 points in what was pretty much a snooze fest. And I apologise on behalf of the Geelong Football Club for anyone that had to watch that. That was a very terrible game to watch. Has to be said. If you're North Melbourne, you may as well count it as a win with the way this game went. I know there'll be some fans or some commenters going, Geelong still winning, you're not happy. Well, gosh, if this was your team, you've gone all in to win a premiership and you're playing the worst ranked side in the competition essentially, and you'd just come home with a win by 5 goals, you'd be pretty, you'd be fuming. And look, I'll take the win, but how much longer can you go for? Yeah, I'll just take the 4 points and move on. So Cats are 3-2. With so much work to do, if they play like this against West Coast, they'll go down probably 7 or 8 goals easily, get smashed by them. So it's not really about what... there was nothing to get out of that game. It was pretty much a 8 to 10 goal win as a pass mark. If you don't get that, then yeah, you kind of just go away from the game just wondering, where to next. So I think Scott sums it up there pretty well. Don't think we're in love with the way we're going. Credit to North Melbourne for the way they played, and obviously they worked really hard, and they were actually running and having a good old crack, and showed what good ball movement looked like when they had chances. Sometimes they obviously turned it over, and yeah, I suppose we didn't even really cash in on the turnovers. We kicked so inaccurately. The scoring shots probably tell a lot of the tale, 27-12. But Geelong's inaccuracy was just contagious. It was contagious. It was very tough to watch. We let North kick the first few. When you're an experienced side, the first thing you want to do is just shut the gates on the younger side to shut out the hope early, and then just slowly do what you need to do. But gosh, they made such hard work of this game, and they make such hard work of bloody every game they play. We got going a little bit in the third, as we can see, 4 goals, 3. But yeah, very rarely, even when we did get a goal, North would respond basically straight away. So yeah, it was just a very lazy, lackluster, effortless sort of, well, not even effortless, more like the opposite of that. But yeah, there's a lot of cracks in the chain at the moment. The way we move the ball is really horrible. Very stop-start. We over-handball the ball. We don't spread enough. We've always got players, right next to each other, handballing 1 metre handballs, and then the pressure just goes to the next guy, and then the turnover comes. North definitely brought the heat today, and they were always going to, and they set up very well defensively. But again, we weren't working hard enough, so we didn't have options to come out of the back line. Our ability to move from the back line to the forward line was, very hard work, and couldn't, make any poster winner there. We didn't make them pay from their turnovers. They probably would have parked the bus a bit as well to sort of mitigate the scoreboard. However, our kicking was just very predictable. We just go long to Hawkins, who always has 2 or 3 on him. So where the hell's our other bloke that can actually mark the ball? If Hawkins got 2 or 3 on him, there's got to be a spare bloke somewhere. So put yourself in a dangerous spot. Our small forwards aren't doing enough. There's not enough pressure. It's Rowan or nothing in terms of the pressure. The ball's coming out way too easily. We're just giving sides looks that they shouldn't be getting. Some lazy stuff late in the game we saw, and Stewart, mind you, was really good on the night. He just let, I'm trying to think, Stevenson all on his own to inside 50. We couldn't buy Mark inside a spare player inside 50, and Stewart just left him like he was lining up for goal, and then he just let him go, and then he takes the easiest of marks and kicks the easiest of goals. So there's a lot of bad smells of the Cats at the moment, and if they continue this up, well, these are the games where you have to win by 11 goals or 100 points, to stamp yourself, give yourselves a chance on the ladder. Percentage is so precious and so vital, and then just to get the job done, they really should have won by 8 to 12 goals, and Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity gone missing. It's not who you play, but when you play them, and well, any team that's playing Geelong at the moment, it's just giving them a good run for their money and just making everything hard work. I mean, on the positives, when we did get some, did get some run and carry, it did look good. I loved it when Tui took it on and then started to play on the wing, and then he ended up kicking a goal. So, like, we just needed more of that. But yeah, our use of the footy all day was terrible. We're kicking so many. We kicked 10-17. We probably missed 5 or 6 other ones just going out the full to that right bloody end. The right of screen or whatever it was, and kicking it out to the right there, and it was just bizarre. So, we just lack that cohesion and that confidence at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it's going to be fixed. The personnel hasn't really changed, and I'm lost for answers. So if I'm lost for answers, well, let's see what this Mr. Scott reckons. But yeah, look, we look at the stats and they're pretty meaningless when we look at it. We had much more of the footy, 120 plus disposals. We pumped inside 50 so often, but it was so inefficient. And I reckon, I don't really believe that, but we did kick so many behind. So, we were just very wasteful today. And, against a better side, you're going to get found out. But we had much more inside 50s, did well there. Efficiency inside 50, it didn't feel like 50%, but again, if you take into consideration 27 scoring shots and probably 7 or 8 out on the full, to the same bloody side, bloody learn players, and then so many missed to the right. It's like, clueless half the time. Dominating the clearances, Gold team was always going to do well in the hit-outs. Stoppage clearances, we did well. Centre clearances, 8 apiece. Plus 31 in contested, which was good. We're pretty wasteful. We always mark more. That's all we ever do is chip the ball around. So North obviously won the tackles there and used the same amount of interchanges. But yeah, just lack spirit at the moment. We're so conservative. We're not taking the game on as much as we should, and even when we tried to, we just stuffed it up. It was one of those funny days where there was just calamity of errors. It was a Benny Hill music kind of day, I'll tell you. But that's a bit of a summary of the game and sort of the stats. Have a bit of a look at the players themselves. Jeez, Abel racked it up a fair bit. How did Isaac Smith get 31 touches? Unbelievable. Yeah, there you go. So I've got my votes roughly in mind. I'm just going to... I hope that's... How many marks is that? Interesting. What did Henderson get? Because I like the way he went about it. How did he only have 14 touches? All right, let's figure it out. So I'll give my 3 votes to Tom Stewart. He got the most football on the ground, and he was definitely our best player. He actually had a fair old crack. He had 11 marks in there as well. He's just so assured with the footy, and yeah, his run and dash was really good, and his hands are very crisp and clean. So I really enjoyed the way he went about it. I didn't realise Parfitt got 34, and how did Isaac Smith get 31 touches? Crazy. I'll give the 2 to Menegola. He got a couple of goals on the board in the second or third when we really needed them. 28 disposals, 5 marks. And yeah, his kicking, whilst it wasn't perfect, it was definitely better on the day than most. And I'll give the 1 vote to Blitzarves. He got 20 touches, 7 marks. He was intercept marked like a crazy man down back, and that's where he should play full time. Hopefully that's the case. So those are my votes. Roughly thought about it. Parfitt wasn't too bad. A lot of handballs in there. He got 34. Duncan was solid with 27. His kicking needs a bit of fixing up, though, I reckon, at times. No one was good at kicking today except for Stewart half the time. Isaac Smith racked up 31. I didn't realise he got that much of the ball. I knew he got a bit of it, but he had that many kicks on his right foot. It was hilarious. Myers wasn't too bad. He kicked a goal, got 22. Stanley got 24 touches. So many players got a lot of the ball. Clearly that didn't matter. Guthrie, 24 as well. Tui was good with 26. He kicked a goal and he did well. Dangerfield just had a shocker. He turned the ball over constantly. He can't break tackles anymore. He was a shadow of his former self. But hopefully better for the run. I thought, Franklin's out for 2 years and he's kicking 5 straight and kicking 3 goals plus every week, but whatever. That's the way it goes. Brad Close wasn't too bad. He got a goal. Also had some shocker kicks, but I like him as a prospect. Dalhouse kicked 1 goal 2. Rowan kicked 2-1. Dangerfield handballed 1 to him, crazily enough. So he was decent and a few chase down tackles there. And I think a lot of it is down to this guy as well. He's such a confidence player, Hawkins. 1 goal 3, pretty poor. He's playing from behind and trying to shove blokes out and giving away silly free kicks. Booze kicked a nice goal on the left and wasn't too bad. Henderson played a really good game. He was solid as ever with his hands, and he took the game on. Atkins wasn't too bad. Henry was all right with 16. Collar Jasny, not too bad. 15, he did okay down back. DeConning kicked 2 points. Yeah, had a couple of nervous moments there. Hopefully better for the run. He'll probably get dropped, but yeah, some okay signs there, and a good mark he took later on in the piece. So yeah, that's a bit of a look at the stats and the team and the game. Geelong by 30 points. We'll have a quick look at next week, and a bit scared and a bit nervous, to be honest. But we've got the West Coast Eagles next week, and I'm probably tipping the Eagles by 5 goals here at least. Yeah, we've seen the way they've sort of taken the game on, and whilst they do have a few injuries, they'll definitely give it a red-hot crack, and I'd be shocked if we beat the Eagles, to be honest. With the way we've been playing, we've fallen over the line basically every game we've been playing. We've been playing the same way, haven't adapted, haven't, matured. We've got a lot of mature players and very similar names, but just feel like a shadow of their former selves. So the Cats need to work it all out quick, smart. I know they were 2-2 last year, but gee, the way they've won their 3 games have been pretty ordinary. All of their wins have been pretty non-events really. But oh well. That's it anyway, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the review and me ranting, complaining, and whinging about Geelong not playing well. I think it's warranted, and it's all because of expectation. We've gone all in. We've made the grand final. We've boosted our list, and playing bottom 4 football. That's the frustration. I hope you guys understand. I'm not just whinging, but I've got a reason for it. I don't know how I'd watch footy being a North or a Carlton supporter, but and I know I've had a great ride being a Cats fan, but that doesn't take away the fact that they've ditched the kids, gone all in, and made a grand final last year, and they're trying to win one. So, and they're barely able to get across the line against bottom 4 sides. So that's my frustration. That's where it's at. So hope you enjoyed, guys. Don't forget to subscribe away, like the video if you enjoyed it. Appreciate your time. I'll catch you guys on the next video.